Hi guys, and welcome to the first episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My name is Gnimsh and I'm here with the new game. This time it's a mobile game. So this game is available on your phones and your tablets, both iOS and Android. So whenever you want, you can pick it up. It's a free-to-play game. And I'm really into mobile games as well. Like I play all kinds of games, but I really enjoy mobile games, especially while traveling or at home where I just want to chill. And this is one of those games, and it's getting more and more popular, and being one of my favorite games right now on mobile to play and chill. So without further ado, this is a Star Wars game. So as you can see, and I'm going to look on my iPad because I'm basically here. So as you can see, we see the cantina. And we are inside the cantina. You can go to the left, and you can go to the right as well. There's like a lot of interesting characters. There is a Rodian. You have the board with PVE here. I will tell you about it in just a moment. There is also a hut. There is a small intro when you start the game with a small cinematic where I think the hut is actually entering and being like, "Hey, I'm the best player here in this cantina, and you will never defeat me." It's not possible to defeat him now because he's somewhere far ahead with a hologram of Millennium Falcon, as you can see at the moment. So I'm really curious what they will actually introduce in the future. So the game is actually getting a patch, I believe, this week, introducing a new character. A lot of people are thinking this is Yoda being introduced because Yoda was originally not in the game. Recently they increased the level cap to 70. But without further ado, guys, I will show you how the game looks like. So let's just jump into the game. I'll select Events Challenge, get here, and get a really tough event. So basically, when I select an event, I will have a fight, and before I go into, I can select one of my friend's characters, one of the people I've added to my friend list. As you can see, we already have one Carson player, Dark Wonix, and also some other of my friends. I will select this friend. And this is my team for this specific fight. It's just the characters I selected, one of the best characters I have. You have Darth Sidious, Chewbacca, Dooku, just a Jedi Acolyte. This is just a generic character. Luminara, and this is Barriss Offee, like the character that he's playing as a leader. So my leader is Sidious, and people can actually take my Sidious and use him as their own character. So let's start a battle. It's really cool because when you have a battle, I really love the backgrounds. Like you can see, it's really detailed. Right now we are on the Death Star, I believe. There are the shadows, the characters, the models are really cool for an iPad game as well. I will click Auto so that you can see how the fight works. So basically, the fight, you can select Auto if you, for example, are playing Hearthstone at the same time or any other game, and the game will play for you. And for the farm missions or the farm fights, you can always do this if you want to speed up the time or you don't want to focus on the game. But for the progress ones, when you play PvP, for example, you always want to make your moves. So this is more or less how the fight looks like. The characters attack the opposing characters. You can mix light side and dark side characters who build a team. And the characters, they have skills. So I'll show the skills in just a moment. There are also debuffs that you've just seen, but the Stormtrooper died pretty fast, but he actually got debuffed. So we finished this round. Every fight always has 3 stages. 2 stages with the plebs, and then the last stage is with the boss. So now we are with the boss, and I will actually stop the auto. You can stop it at any time of the fight. And now I can tell you about the characters. So what do you have here? The green bars are the health bars, and the blue bars are the action bars. So whenever the action bar fills, the character will be able to attack. Right now, the character that we have selected is Dooku. You can see it, Dooku highlighted. And Dooku has 2 skills. The first skill is the Hindering Press, which is basically a physical attack. And the other is the Force Lightning. He did cast it before in one of the previous rounds. That's why it's on cooldown at the moment. So I will select Dooku is selected. You cannot select any other character. It's like the character that is active can only attack. So I'll select Dooku and I'll attack Darth Vader. Darth Vader, he's a boss character. He has a lot of health, and you can see that amount of health with the small bars. So for example, at the moment, like everybody has a lot of health. You will see the difference. For example, Stormtroopers didn't have that much health, and it was visible. All right, so Dooku attacks first, and now the other character, this is Sidious now. The Sidious can attack as well. So a standard attack, the melee attack, Deathstroke. Sidious has a really good effect because he applies a debuff, which means that the character cannot heal. So I can select the debuff here. It's immune to healing. This means that Darth Vader will not be able to heal. Now Luminara, she has 3 things. She has a melee attack, which is the first one. She has a second attack, which is actually a blast. It can also inflict ability block for 1 turn, so the character will not be able to use the skills, and she has a heal, so she's my main healer in this team. For now, well, I can just use the skill here. So 5,000 damage is a lot, where normally with a melee attack you can see like Baris, let's attack with Baris, she attacked only for 1,000, so 5,000 was a lot. And now this is my Jedi Acolyte, who's just a generic character, but he's also a really good healer, and you will get him in the very beginning of the game. You just start the game and you get him immediately, and he's still good. Like by the end of the game, he's so fine. So again, like a force attack, and let's continue killing Vader. We have Dooku with the stunner attack, and Dooku has this cool ability that he can actually attack twice from time to time. So Dooku is achievable free to play as well. You can try farming Dooku, and it's really worth it. Dooku is great. He not only can attack twice, but he also has riposte too. So when he gets attacked, he can try to counter-attack and attack even twice again, because his ability will activate. Chewbacca is another character you can get in the very beginning of the game, and he is a tank. So his tanking skill right now, Wookiee Rage, is unavailable because he used it before. So you always there are cooldowns. You have to wait a couple of turns, and the turn is when everybody moves to be able to use the skill again. He has this really cool skill, Defiant Roar, where he heals himself, and he also gains extra armor. Well, that was unnecessary, I just kind of misclicked, but so to give you an idea. And Sidious, because he is a Clone Wars character, that's not like the Emperor from the original trilogy. Well, it's the same guy, but basically the model, this character specifically, is from Clone Wars. He has this amazing attack that he did in Clone Wars when he was fighting versus Darth Maul and Savage Opress. So here I can just continue attacking Darth Vader. He got some extra debuffs, so those are the immune to healing, we knew that. Oh, and continuous damage. Each turn deals damage. So basically those are like damage dots, like dots that I applied through Sidious and some other attacks on Darth Vader. Alright, let's finish this with, well, Dooku didn't finish it exactly, but we have other attacks. And Baris Offee, she is also an interesting healer because she equalizes the HP of every party member. So if there isn't the fact that the character can't be healed, Baris can kind of bypass it by her ability. Let's just kill Vader to start things off. Alright, so that was basically a fight, and we got 3 stars, which is great, and you need the 3 stars in a normal mode. We got some loot. This is an extra mission we're doing. So I just wanted to show you how the fight looks. So now how the game looks and what is available. Data cards. Through data cards, you can get the characters, and there are some that are more or less paid, but you don't have to really pay for them because the game would provide you ways to get the crystals through daily quests and through some other missions you can do. There's also a Bronzium data card that you can always open, like every day there's a couple of free ones. So let's open a couple of free Bronzium data cards. It's absolutely for free. So opening packs, opening the data cards. And normally you get some bad stuff from it, unless you actually get Ashoka. This is amazing. So what just happened normally doesn't happen, but this can happen, guys. I'm super happy that I'm recording for you. I didn't have Ashoka, and I just got Ashoka. Sometimes lucky. I wanted to say that normally from those packs, you get just things that like some gold or some small data packs, like some things that are not that useful, but you have a chance to get a free character. You've seen, I just got Ashoka, confirmed, and I got Boba Fett at some point as well. Even though it's hard to get Boba Fett and Ashoka, it's possible for free, absolutely. But it needs some farming, and here, well, I just got it. So this is normally what you get. Like you get some parts that will help you to level your characters. And yeah, it's just like if I get another character right now, it would be just crazy. But that was fun. Ashoka Tano, she's an interesting character. So you can see some credits, nothing really specific. There's also right now, because there's an event. You have this red data card that's limited time only, and it's always for free. You cannot buy more, and it's supposed to be specific. It's supposed to be a bit better, so you can get more credits from it. Credits is basically gold. So I got 10k credits. That's not much, but it's something. It's for free, so I'll take it. Okay, and now characters, because you've seen me getting Ashoka just from that Bronzium data card that everybody gets for free every day, and you also get like farm points when you do battles. You get the like friend points, whatever, when you use your friends' characters, and you can buy those Bronzium packs without paying a cent, because the game is absolutely have a great free-to-play model where some like when you pay, you have access to some characters, but you can get like to end game and be the first on your server with just free to play without paying anything. So those are the characters at the moment, and my team. I have like Sidious is the best, then Dooku, Luminara, Poe Dameron is my tank at the moment. I have the Jedi Consular, which I call Jedi Acolyte. Well, basically a generic Jedi. Chewbacca. So in the beginning you get Chewbacca, you get Jedi Consular, and then you can build from there, getting more characters. And I will show you how to get a character. So basically those are the characters I have at the moment. I'm trying to get Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, and Qui-Gon Jinn. And as you can see, there's a number. Like Qui-Gon Jinn, it's 20 out of 25. So those are shards. If I collect the number of shards, like 25, I'll get Qui-Gon Jinn. Let's do it right now. I actually specifically for this guide saved some points from Squad Cantina battles, which is kind of like a PvE experience. One of them, because there are so many modes, I will show you in a moment. But I will buy Qui-Gon Jinn quickly here. So I'm buying the last 5 shards that I wanted. And at the moment, the game will inform me that Qui-Gon Jinn is actually ready to activate. So I'm getting Qui-Gon Jinn for 100 credits, which is nothing. I got the shards. I got the Ashoka. I'm getting Qui-Gon Jinn. Perfect. I'm ready for Yoda, guys. I just need to get Yoda when they release it. So I got Qui-Gon Jinn with 2 stars. And now he will be level 1. So what I can do with my character. First, I can level them so that they get more power. That's one thing. The second thing is I can increase their quality or rarity with the stars. So I can continue collecting those shards to give them more stars. And when I do this, they will get even more stats. So this is the second way to level your character. And the third one is to also increase their like equipment, which is I will show you in a moment. And there also are skills on the left that you can see. There's Quick Strike, Harmonious Assault, and I can level the skills. So there's a lot of ways to make your character stronger, which makes the game really interesting because you don't like get super extra characters in the very beginning. You have to work towards getting the better stats. So this is the equipment part. So for example, I can equip like almost everything, but for the yellow ones, I don't have the level on him to be able to equip them for now. But for you guys, I will train him. So you train him, you train character with those small things, the training droids, which is a really fun thing for Star Wars fans. You just assign the droids, you pay some credits. So let's level him to level 3. It's super cheap at the moment. He's, as you can see, he leveled, he's getting some stats, which is cool. And then let's get back to the gear screen, and now I can equip everything. So the things that we equip are just like parts and biotech implants, whatever. You can also, if you don't have a specific part, you can find it through the PvE mode. There are 2 main PvE modes that I will show you in a moment. So let's quickly equip everything for Qui-Gon. And when you fill up everything, you can upgrade Qui-Gon, which means he will jump on another level gear-wise. So he leveled from gear level 1 to gear level 2. And you can see that he is a gear level 2 right now. It's on the bottom. And he can be upgraded to gear level 3, which is kind of like a green level. And then you have the blue one, and then you have the epic one. So you want to get the gear as far as possible. And don't be afraid to upgrade, because when you upgrade, he's getting those extra stats. So it's not like his gear disappears and suddenly he is gear 2 with lesser stats than he was on gear 1 with everything equipped. No, you just always try to upgrade as fast as possible. And then when you upgrade, you can again like give him some gear, but now his stats are much better than there were in the previous level. Okay, so those are the characters. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And now the main PvE modes, which is the main fun. So light side battles, I entered those, and you have a couple of different tabs here. You start level 1, you try to collect 3 stars at every level, and you also can farm them through the sim. As you can see here on the near to select battle, there's a sim thing, and you can actually farm them for the parts. So everyone drops experience and parts and sometimes credits. So it's something you will be doing. This is your main game. Like Anything else, like collecting characters, is an addition, but this is the main game. So I will show you, like the one I'm doing right now. It's near the end game. I'm on Dathomir at the moment, and like it's supposed to be hard, but let's jump into it. My light side team is pretty strong. There's also the dark side part of it. So there's like two campaigns. There's the light side campaign and the dark side campaign. And obviously you have to have characters. So light side is much easier because you start with those good light side characters. And for dark side, it's a bit harder to get a full roster of dark side characters. There are also no tanks for dark side, which I find really weird. And my dark side team is not that good. Even though Sidious is my main guy and Dooku, I still struggle. Okay, but light side, let's jump into it. So those are my best light side characters. That's Old Ben and also Poe Dameron. I'm taking the Qui-Gon from my friend. Let's jump into it and start the fight. So I feel like this team can still do it on auto while I try like explain the things to you guys. And in some cases, if your team is strong enough, you can go for auto fight, but versus the boss fight, you want to target, you want to focus specific characters. So this is the light side mode. There's also the dark side one, as I said, and there's PvP in the game. And PvP is also really fun because there are two modes. The first one is just duels, so you have like a couple of fights every day you can do, and there's a ladder. If you start today, if you start right now, and you're dedicated, you will not have any problems getting to, well, top 10 on your server. It's not like in the world, but on your server. So I absolutely recommend that PvP, and if you're in the top, you're getting really good prizes. You're getting crystals, you're getting some shards for the card. Like you can get Sidious through PvP, and that's really easy. You can max Sidious without paying a cent. And the second PvP mode is the like survival mode, where you start and you play versus different people, but you cannot like heal your characters in a way that they not reset. Like you continue playing till your characters, like until you use all your characters, but you can select different teams, you can retreat. So I will be showing that in the next video, but for now, just to let you know, there are a lot of modes. Some modes are locked for you right now when you start a game, because the game wants you to progress steadily. And now we are facing the final encounter. There's a lot of Night Sisters because we're on Dathomir, which is basically the planet of the Night Sisters. There is an old Daka who is the leader, and a lot of pleb characters. So what you want to do mostly, you want to focus on. There's also Talia, which has a lot of health. So I don't know why, but the AI, when you have it on auto, I can obviously like switch off auto at any moment. But I don't know why the AI mostly targets the biggest characters with the most health pool, which is absolutely incorrect, and you don't want to do that. Oh, okay. So old Daka, she has this nice skill that resurrects a character. You can get her as well, free to play, absolutely. Same as Talia. I don't even know how I got Talia, but I got her really fast. She was really easy to get. So I want to kill the small characters first. I guess like we can try to kill Talia because she's already half health, and then focus the rest. And one of my priorities will also be to not lose a character. If I don't lose a character in this fight, I will finish it at 3 stars. And then I will be able to farm it. If I finish with 2 stars, so if somebody dies, I will not be able to farm it. I'll have to repeat it again. And by farming it, like you can click on a sim thing. I will show you in a moment. So let's finish this fight first without losing the character. If things go weird, like you can always switch off the auto mode and finish it manually. But this worked really well. Old Ben skill, pretty nice. It locks the skills. It's great for PvP. And the old Daka just comes back. But please, old Daka, can you please die? Alright guys, 3 stars here. And let's get our rewards. I was able to get 3 stars exactly. And now I did this one. I did this dungeon, let's say, this run. So I can get back to it. And because I've made it with 3 stars, I can click a sim thing. And it's just a farming thing, so it completes it without me fighting. It uses the energy, but I don't have to click again or like go on auto, and it's really good for farming the parts for improving the characters. All right, and I think that's mostly it. But there is the most important part, guys: the daily activities. We have those daily quests, and you have to complete them every day because this is the main experience that you're getting. Like you are getting experience from the runs, but from the daily quest you're getting the most experience. So you will be leveling through those daily quests, and you absolutely want to complete all of them as fast, well, like throughout the day to get the full experience benefit that you're getting. And also they have achievement system, which is really nice. And through the achievement systems, you're getting the Darth Vader shard. So you can get Darth Vader also just through the achievements, absolutely free to play. Let's claim this Darth Vader token. I already have Darth Vader, but like you want to have shards anyway to just get the stars a bit higher. Okay, so that's mostly it. The game has still more to offer, but I took enough of your time. So let me know if you like this game, if you like the concept, and if you want to see more episodes. Thank you so much for watching. This is Gnimsh, and see you guys next time.